Well, I'm over here at the Retro Arcade and Fascination, and I gotta tell you, to talk about the weird and the sublime stuff that happens, it's always a new event that goes on with life on the boardwalk in my Retro Arcade and Fascination. We've been doing this stuff for 42 years, and I'm gonna have you know, in 42 years, never has this happened before, but tonight it happened, and it happened right here in front of the old control booth with the Randy Mannequin running the game, in front of the Fascination theme song, on top of the air chiller. Somebody stole my Johnson & Johnson baby powder. Now this happened tonight while we were open in broad daylight. Who does this? Who comes in to the Retro Arcade with all the nice stuff going on and the Fascination and people playing and steals the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder? You know, and it's a very important thing because I powder the balls. See, I put the baby powder in my bag and we shake it around and we get nice powdered balls. And that works well with the Fascination. So I always keep my Johnson & Johnson's baby powder right here on top of the chiller, so it's convenient. And there had to have been half left, so one has to ponder, who would come in and steal a half-used Johnson & Johnson baby powder? I mean, who does this? What kind of degenerate comes in to steal the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder from the Retro Arcade Fascination? I mean, it's outrageous. It's outrageous. So you say to yourself, you really hope that some family with a baby who was needy and maybe they need the financial relief with the strain that's going on, that they got some financial relief by stealing the Johnson & Johnson baby powder from the Retro Arcade and Fascination. I mean, at very least, maybe it saved them some time or taxi fare or bus fare from going to the store so they could steal a new one. They could get it right here. Or even worse, maybe they would have actually had to go to the store and buy one. But here tonight, for the first time in 43 seasons, somebody has stolen the Johnson's & Johnson's baby powder from Fascination. I don't know what the world is coming to. I mean, it's just shocking. Shocking. I don't know if I will be able to sleep tonight when I think about this. And then you try to think, what other possibility could it be? It has to be a reason. You know, could some of these hooligans, these young hooligans who were down here to make havoc on the boardwalk, could they have stolen the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder so they could sneak up on people down the boardwalk and douse them with Johnson & Johnson's baby powder? I mean, is it like they're going to ghost them with a little bit of baby powder in the hand? Yeah, and then you say to yourself, maybe somebody spent $14 for a funnel cake and they didn't get enough powdered sugar. And they figured maybe they could substitute the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder. I mean, this is a possibility. I just don't know all the possibilities. Perhaps there was the people who were staying in the tents on the beach this week. I would hate to think of this because they're scouts and they're held to the honor of the scout system. We all know the scouts and their honors. But maybe they, you know, being on the beach and the water and maybe they were wet. They had some rash, or maybe the flies were bothering them. They had a little jock itch, and they needed my Johnson & Johnson baby powder so that they could sprinkle it into their pants or their bed or something like this. There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason that somebody would do this heinous thing, that they would come into the Retro Arcade Fascination and steal the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder right in front of everybody. Now, I'll have you know, there is video surveillance. There is video surveillance, and it's running, and it records, but you know, some things are really better left unknown. I don't want to have to wind it back and see who did this, because I'd never be able to look at them the same way. These people might come in again, and I would remember their face as the hooligan who stole the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder. So I'm not even going to look at the video. I don't want to know. I'm going to put it behind me. Fortunately, because I am a professional operator and I've been doing this for 43 years, I have more. I would never not have enough of my Johnson & Johnson's baby powder to take care of the fascination balls for the people who love powdered balls and fascination. So, and we don't scrimp. We don't use that store brand or brand X. We use real Johnson & Johnson's baby powder because it smells the best. Smells just like a baby's behind. So when you're playing fascination right here, you too can have powdered balls, courtesy of fascination at the Retro Arcade, Tributes and Traditions, and we will have to get our new Johnsons & Johnsons. But I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to leave it there for the next hooligan to come in and think they're going to steal another one. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. No way, no way. You're not going to get my Johnson & Johnsons again. So, with that happy thought, I'm going to say good night. See you next time. Bye.